I bear marks in my body, like the scars associated with the lashings that I've received. That identifies me with Jesus, who experienced the same thing before. I bear in my body the marks of the bruising, of the stonings that I experienced. I have in my body, in my life, the marks of convictions, jail time, persecution by authorities, driven out of cities. I carry those marks in my body that identify me with Jesus. It's not the outward symbol that you're looking for. It's the identification with my Savior in every possible way. If you've been a Christian for any length of time, you will carry some marks. The marks that we carry of obedience and faithfulness. Could be a mark of losing out of a financial opportunity because you decided to hold with your convictions and not to compromise in some area of your life. You carry the mark in business of losing out. You might carry the mark of being single for a while, because there's no godly partner there right now, and that seems to be where God has you right now. You carry a mark. It may not be what you want, but right now it's the mark that you carry. For the sake of obedience, for the sake of sowing towards the spiritual harvest you hope to reach. You could carry the mark of being in a marriage that isn't quite fulfilling. It might be that you have friends that say, look, you should just get out of that marriage. Just find someone that makes you happy. But you carry the mark of being in that marriage and covenanting to that marriage because of your obedience and your faithfulness, your identification with Jesus. You carry the mark. But Paul says in other letters, those things that we carry, they're like light and insignificant trouble. Light and momentary affliction. It's hardly anything when you compare it to the weight of glory in Jesus Christ. My friends, we should not let ourselves be confused or deceived. God is not mocked. We should not be mocked. A person reaps what they sow. And if you sow to the Spirit, you will reap from that Spirit a depth of relationship with God that you may never have thought possible. And you may walk with God in a way in which He teaches you things that you will never have learned any other way than through the way of obedience and faithfulness. And if we sow to the flesh, we put ourselves in a position where we will reap whirlwinds in our lives, may even blame other people for our trouble. But the fact is, what we sow, we reap.